joined by Will Howard. And Will, Coach poked a little fun there at you. What was that like to celebrate with Buckeye Nation and relive the championship run?
It was funny. We're on the way over here on the buses, and he calls me. Like, what the hell does Coach Day want right now? Like, what's going on? And he calls me, and he's like, hey, man, I'm going to bust your balls about the Cotton Bowl, like, falling. I'm like, oh, all right. So just come up there and say something. I'm like, all right, I'll roll with the punches. But I deserved it. It was definitely a deserving, little making fun of me. But it was just awesome, man. So much fun being out here with all Buckeye Nation, getting to celebrate this thing.
When you look back on your Buckeye career, you're walking up this tunnel for the final time as a player. What is it like to reflect and think that you reached the ultimate goal?
It's surreal, man. I don't think it'll ever sink in, man. It's just, this place has meant so much to me, and the fact that I could be a part of this and have a little bit of help in getting this one done for this great state and for this great university, man. I'm humbled and blessed to have this opportunity.
The relationships and the brotherhood. I mean, we've seen all year long how close you are to this team. What's it like to have that moment out there and to be able to raise that trophy one final time with all of them?
Yeah, this is one of the first times I've been able to end a season on a win. Especially in football and especially in college football, it's rare that you get to end the season, on a high note, unless you have a bowl game, especially now with the playoffs, you either win or go home, So being able to get this last one, win the whole thing, and be able to celebrate it with my brothers in this stadium, man, it was just poetic, and it was the right way for this thing to end for this group.
Finish with this. You weren't a Buckeye a year ago. Maybe you were this time a year ago. It's pretty late in January, but what does it mean now to you to be a Buckeye?
It's for life, man, and it's more than just football. It's way more than that. It's a way of life, it's about that blue collar, that tough Ohio spirit, and I think this team embodied that so much, and I'll cherish this year for the rest of my life, man. This year has completely changed my life, and I don't know where I'm going to end up living when I grow old, but Columbus, Ohio is not a bad spot, man. I love it here, and I'm a true Buckeye for life.
He is national champion winning quarterback, Will Howard.